glad it's over with. This is a rough year, yeah. And I kept all this shit to myself.
Don't be scared of what's to come. It's all for you. How did you forget? It's all for you.
2024. 2024 was one hell of a year. So many ups and downs, more downs than ups, I can't lie. This journey this year was really tough. When it comes to my love life, when it comes to my career, just relationships with friends and family, it was a down year for me, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like everything is all good on here. This was a rough year for me, man. And when it comes to the L's, I look at the L's as lessons, but that doesn't mean it was easy, you know? And I'm still learning from that. As far as the game of basketball, I can't say the game didn't love me back, because when it was time to put in the work that I was supposed to, I slacked. And I talked about it in a previous vlog, and I spoke on that whole situation. But 2025 is going to be more so about locking in. And when I mean locking in, is locking in with no excuses. I was already doing that this year, which is carrying me over to next year, just to get those habits in, slipping up here and there for sure. But there's no excuses for next year. As far as when it comes to relationship stuff, I let the game of basketball pour over into my personal life. And when you let work affect home, you know, that's when you end up taking L's. And I gotta be real with that, man. I'm just being real. I can't sit here and say I regret it, because I don't live life with regrets. When things happen, it happens for a reason, and I'm a true believer in that. But if I knew the things that I knew now, a lot of things would be different. But can't cry over spilled milk. But this year, 1,000%, I could say 2024 was not my best. It was not my best years, and I'm just glad that these lessons, these L's that I took, I'm glad that they did happen this year. I'm glad it's happening on the tail end of my career, before I enter that real world, before I enter that next stage of my life. This journey that I'm recording all the time and stuff, you guys are seeing in real time my transition into life after basketball. So when I do get these life lessons that I'm facing, it's going to help me in the long run. I'd rather it happen now, where I do have that cushion of going back to play basketball, versus being retired trying to figure it out. And more obstacles will come, but I'd rather these difficult obstacles right now happen now, where I do have that safety net of basketball. And I'm not saying this is guaranteed, but it is a safety net. This is something I've been doing for a long time. I've hurt people. I've done all types of things. I'm talking about emotionally, not physically. I've broke a lot of relationships this year, based on just not taking shit. You know, when it comes to basketball, I just felt disrespected. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna be real, and I don't care who sees this. I felt disrespected on all of the work that I put in, and it wasn't. I didn't get that respect. But one thing about respect, and I have to be a man about this, when it comes to respect, you don't demand this. You don't demand respect. You earn your respect. And I didn't go out there and earn my respect. So I gotta be a man about that at the same time. I don't have to sit here and look at this camera and say I didn't go out there and earn my respect. I sat there and I expected it to be given to me. Life doesn't work like that. Every day is a different day. Every day you're a different person. Forget the body of work I used to do. Forget about the body of work I've done. Who am I today? You know, um, sit here and pout and cry about all the things that went wrong, but it's over with. You know, I'm just grateful and thankful that, especially when it comes to like the owners of my team, like really good people, man. And the reason why I was so frustrated, not only the respect that I was getting from, like it was kind of like a coaching staff situation, and it's not some tell-all bullshit. It's not that. I'm just speaking what it is, because I'm giving you guys my authentic journey. It's just, I want to give back on what I'm receiving. Pause. So if I see people working their asses off and giving me the things that I'm asking for when it comes to contracts and stuff like that, I want to give back on what they expect. You know, just be around. Like I'm not here to steal when it comes to basketball. I'm not that, and that's exactly what I feel like has been going on. Forget about situations. Forget about being out of position, playing out of position. I've never been a center in this league ever, and all of a sudden I'm a center, and I'm supposed to do what I do. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. Whatever the hands that you're dealt, you just go with it, man. And I don't want to sit here and feel like I'm privileged. I'm not privileged for shit. I work my ass off for everything that I have. 2024, when it comes to women that I've dealt with, when it comes to getting respect from family, I work for everything. And I wouldn't want it any other way. So 2024, man, I'm ready to get this shit over with. I'm ready to get this year over with. It was hell. It was hell. This year was hell for me, man. But I'm still here standing. I'm not complaining. I just took that shit on the chin. Pause. I took the L's on the chin. I kept my chest poked out. I kept my head held up high. I just took these L's. I accepted the disrespect. I accepted it. There's nothing I can do. I can't fight against it. When it came to relationships, I let people walk away. There's nothing I can do. Situations where I just sit there and don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just let a person walk out my life. There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do. I can't control what people feel about me. I can't control other people's emotions. I can't control other people's thoughts. All I can do is try to get my best effort forward. And this year I didn't get my best effort forward when it came to relationships with whoever it was. But 2025, I'm going to lock in. And the way I'm going to demand my respect is by earning it. Whether it's with basketball, whether it's with a new girlfriend, whether it's with my mom, brother, sister, whoever it is, man. Whoever it is. And I have no hate for no one in this world. No hate. I wish everyone the best, no matter what. I can't walk around with the pity, black cloud on my head. We're not doing that, man. You be responsible for yourself. And I'm responsible for myself with no excuses. So 2024, this is a chapter I'm excited to close. I'm excited this is over with. And man, I'm just glad this shit is over with, yo. Glad it's over with. This is a rough year, yo. And I kept all this shit to myself. Cheers to